Pick scripts, the crossword books.
The Verity Chronicles. The Stolen Crown. Chapter 2. Part 2. The water dripping from the ceiling was what woke Verity. Her pillow was soaked through, and her black hair clung damply to the side of her face. She scrambled upright, frantically wiping at her cheeks. What was that? She looked up. There was a hole in the ceiling, and water dripped steadily from above. Was that the second-floor bathroom? She spun around. She could have sworn she'd fallen asleep in the bedroom next to her own, at the very top of the east wing. But this... Where was she? Dragging her hands along the wall, she found a switch and flicked it on. Verity reeled. The bed she had slept in was veering to the left, the mattress sunk in the middle. It was covered in ragged blankets that hadn't seen soap in weeks, and a pillow flatter than roadkill. The floor beneath her feet was rough, nothing like the smooth, oiled boards of the castle. And the windows, well, there were none. How had she ended up down here? These had to be the servant quarters. Had she come with her best friend Priya and somehow forgotten? Verity shivered in the musty cold, her nostrils burning at the stench. Instinctively, she reached to tighten her silk robe, the pink one she wore every night, but instead she found herself in a nightdress that resembled a sack. Was she dreaming? She glanced about for a clock. There was one above the bed, but backwards. The 3 where the 9 should be, the 12 swapped with the 6. How odd.
I need to find Priya.
She darted from the room and hurried towards her friend's apartment. Priya's family lived on site, her mother being the castle seamstress, and Verity vaguely remembered it was somewhere nearby. She knocked urgently on the door. It swung open. "Verity!" Priya beamed, tugging her inside. "What are you doing here so early?"
Look at this.
Verity cried, holding out the shapeless dress.
How did I end up in this?
"What do you mean?" Priya frowned. "I like your nightie. All right, it could use a stitch here and a soap rub there, but..."
It's a servant's gown, look.
Verity spun, horrified.
No offense.
"I know. My mum made it for you," Priya said.
I would never wear something like this again, no offense.
Verity paced the room, willing her memories to return. "Well, you've been wearing it for the last 3 years," Priya breathed.
The last 3 years.
Verity sank into the empty chair. Her mouth opened, but no words came out.
I've been wearing these for 3 years? No, I wear my royal robes to bed. You've seen them. They're made from Rutoto silk.
Verity lifted her chin, folding her arms.
Only the finest material for me.
"Royal robes?" Priya blinked at her, then burst out laughing. She doubled over, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Better not let the Queen hear you say that."
My mother, that's right. She'll know where my robes are.
"Your mother?" Priya straightened. The laughter died from her face, replaced by a deep frown. "Your mother died, Verity. Just after you were born." She placed a hand gently on Verity's shoulder. "Did you hit your head or something?" Verity's breath caught.
But you just said the Queen.
"Queen Sylvie, who did you think I meant?" Bile surged in Verity's throat. She lurched to the floor, retching up what looked like nothing but carrots. Priya recoiled, running for the mop. Verity wiped her mouth on a dishcloth and bolted, ignoring Priya's calls. There was only one place she was heading. Sylvie. She flew up the winding staircase, 2 steps at a time. At the top stood the great oak grandfather clock, the one gifted to her mother at her coronation. But here its numbers were reversed, just like the clock in the strange bedroom. That couldn't be coincidence. She carried on across the landing until she reached her own door. Marcus, her parents' guard, stood outside.
Why are you guarding my room?
She asked, trying to push past. Marcus frowned and blocked her way. Who are you?
It's me, Princess Verity.
His eyes flicked over the stained sack she wore. Princess? There are no princesses in this castle.
Is this some sort of joke? I'm Queen Valerie's daughter.
Verity lifted her chin the way her mother always did. Our queen, Marcus said flatly, is Queen Sylvie of Blizzardland. Before Verity could argue, her bedroom door swung open. Sylvie. She smiled, her rose-tinted lips curling, Verity's gold crown perched on her braids. She can come in, she told Marcus. I need a servant to light my fire. Verity followed her inside. As soon as the door shut, she rounded on her cousin.
What in Blizzardland's name is going on?
She snatched the crown and clutched it to her chest.
That's mine.
It was. Yours. Now it's mine. Again. Sylvie wrenched it back. Your mother stole my life and handed it to you. It's only right I take it back.
Stop talking in riddles.
Verity fell to her knees, suddenly feeling every bit the servant everyone thought she was.
What's happening?
Sylvie knelt beside her, face expressionless. You want to know how you ended up here? Okay, well, listen up.